Shalom dear friends in Yeshua. Thanks for still watching the videos, those of you that are still watching, you know, the 1%. Remember it was the 5 virgins, the 5 wise virgins that had enough oil to go and meet the bridegroom. So there is a great falling away, and you know, my past few videos are really concerned with showing salvation to the Islamic people. In case none of you can work out what that past video was about, that's really in order for you to take salvation, the Word of God, Jesus Christ, to the Muslims. And you got to remember that the Third World War, you know, is split into one group of people supporting political Zionism, which not all Jews support that. Probably a significant amount don't even support that, political Zionism. Many Christians support political Zionism. Some atheists support political Zionism. Hallelujah. So that's what it is. That's what it is. And then we have Islam, Palestine. Again, atheists, many Christians, mostly Catholics, strangely, support mostly Islam and Palestine. And we've been shown in various videos that the Catholic Church has had more than a hand in the creation of Islam. You know, the Arab saviour, which he didn't save anyone, didn't even save himself, remains dead, has no future function in God's kingdom. And yet we have Jesus Christ in the Quran, who's born of a virgin, lived a perfect sinless life, was risen to heaven, comes back to judge the earth, all in the Quran, you see. And so if you have a heart for humanity, dear friends, please try to reach out to the Muslims. Even though some of them might be hostile, I would say there's a fair percentage of them that are quite well educated, and they'll be willing to listen, I would say. So just pray about it, guys. That information is to share for you. Because the Lord has refined my street ministry and my ministry probably more than a lot of other ministries out there. I mean, I really salute, you know, like Reuben Israel going out preaching outside mosques, while me, I've been going inside mosques with the Word of God and the scriptures concerning Jesus Christ. If you don't see that as something worthy of supporting, I understand. You got bills to pay, you know, you got families and such. I understand that. You know, for you Catholics that get really agitated and angry about the amount of things that I say against the Catholic Church, I'm really sorry about that, guys. But there are paedophiles in there raping children. You know, so basically, you know, if I have a choice, I'm a free man. I can have a family, send my children where I want. Probably one of the last places I would send them is the Catholic Church. But that's just me. Because I know that, you know, that the last thing that the Pope said was that almost 50% of the Catholic priests around the Vatican are said to be gay. That was the Pope who said that several years ago. It was a poll that was actually taken. They were honest enough to actually give us the actual figures. You know, so I'm not making it up. Go and research this yourself. Now the other thing is, I touched on the Third World War, the fact that it is going to be between the political Zionists and Islam. But please realise that while all this is going on, they're bringing up the future world religion, world empire, and world government, which is Satanism. In case you haven't noticed, you're getting very, very many monuments, especially in the United States, just popping up everywhere. Major cities all around the world, black cubes, including in the United Kingdom. I've seen them in my local city in Glasgow, black cubes, just out there on the street, no explanation. There's one of them that's concerned with feminism in a local town. It is a lot of like feminist names, and it's a black cube. But this is Satanism. Everything's going to be reversed. Black is going to be white, good is going to be bad, up is down, left is right. And it's already in that process. But what they have to get out the way is the state of Israel and Islam, because they're going to clash these together in a war, as we've been seeing happening. You know, the overabundance of Muslims coming into Europe, coming into America. You know, the authorities just sweeping under the rug all the crimes that these people are doing, until the people cry out and really start to physically fight back, and then they'll destroy Islam and the Jewish state of Israel alike. And this is why you got to pray for your Jewish brothers and sisters in Israel, because even though we know that within Judaism that they have the Kabbalah and all these different things, and a lot of Jews get mixed up on that, that there is a significant amount of Messianic Jews and Christians in Israel. But I think that barring that, they're just regular people, and you know, that they deserve a chance of salvation, to be told the truth about their Messiah. So please pray for them. You know, part of my ministry is to supply information and flyers to take with you, whatever kind of ministry you have. If you have a flyer ministry, a street preaching ministry, a healing ministry, you know, sometimes that you can't just fit the gospel in while you're praying for people out there on the street, give them a flyer, you know, that they can take home, and you can briefly discuss whatever interest that they have. You might meet Muslims, and you can just say, well, instead of memorizing all the verses that Jesus is in and trying to explain it to them, give them a flyer, you know. So that's what part of this ministry is about. I've made a lot of entertainment videos in the past, which most of them have been copyrighted. I've had to put them on End Times, 888 and different other channels. You know, I do make music, produce music. It does take time and money. What can I say? And I'm not really getting anything from the internet. I'm not making any money from it. The Lord's never really directed me to make money from this particular side of the ministry. But yeah, I'll still, again, just keep trying to put up videos. But I'm just seeing that there's such a lack of interest on here. So again, we might not have the internet that long, maybe a year maximum, who knows. So make the most of it now, guys, for your own ministry, however you're serving the Lord. Please make the most of it. So I salute you all. Shalom. Thanks for watching the videos, and keep praying. Do pray for myself. Any of you have any individual prayer requests, let me know, and we'll just keep on fellowshipping as long as we can until this thing is off, and then that's it. Either the rapture is going to happen, or we're going to be like the 5 wise virgins. We're going to have oil in our lamps, whether that be literal or just spiritual, or both, probably both, so that we can see ourselves through this tribulation, a part of it anyway. Some people say that there's a pre-tribulation rapture, you know, before the 7-year thing starts, but I think the scripture is quite clear. The man of perdition has got to be revealed first. So I think there's got to be an overlap, and this is why, you know, the wise virgins just maybe buy just that little bit of food in, understand what they need for a certain number of months until, you know, the Messiah might be delayed, because because the two witnesses I've got to minister remember first before the second coming. And it seems that their ministry's for about 3.5 years, so that gives you a good timeline, you know, about that. And I think that these 3.5 years will be the first half of the tribulation. That's my humble opinion about it. I hope you can follow that. Hope you can understand that. Hope I've made myself clear enough about that, about my stance on that. You know, I know that Brian Denlinger teaches that it's a pre-rapture, pre-7 year tribulation rapture. I don't think so, and I think that teaching that might actually cause people to lack planning, lack anticipation of certain judgments that have got to happen first, man of perdition to be revealed first, according to 2 Thessalonians 2. So be very aware about that. I do preach the rapture, but it's just the timing of it that you got to really understand, or have a better understanding about, or prepare about for you and your family. And I realise God's enemies could be watching this as well, but it's purely in the Lord's hands. This is why you've got to have a full Holy Spirit vessel, and also to prepare for any situations such as a Third World War, nuclear attack, EMP, which could wipe out all your electronics. So what you're going to be using? You're going to be using oil lamps, aren't you, for like at night time? What else are you going to be using? Anyway, guys, thanks for this chat, and I'll talk to you guys later. Shalom.